I just want to tell you that Patricia and I both.
Beverly Collins. Hello, everyone. I am going to start mine with a poem called Cure, and it's just responding to the recent, police shootings, not police shootings, but shootings that we've had. Cure. Does solutions sail within the ember that fly like fire-lit words through pitch darkness? The anguish in the silence, will their lute cry ever end? Will we reach the light and renewed hope of morning? What is the perceived safety in casting down hatred? Can we redirect that school of ignorance? Can faith carry us, feathers soft, to a cure, far away from the screaming voices and into a clear path of healing? Can we drop our habit of restating the problems? Can we give the cure its needed breathing room to focus on the details of how we can get where we need to go? Now, I have a poem in the new UnbuckledNOHopoetry review. We had our reading last Sunday, and the poem is called Purpose. I am the broken arch in a foot that kept moving and found the journey does not judge the traveler. I am the big unmuted voice within small callings, a gritty note of music that found the piano does not judge the hands that stroke it. I am a dislocated chill, pushed equally from the shoulders of kings or beggars, who found that when blankets warm, they never judge the body they wrap. I am blind purpose, searching not for rashes upon skin, lumps from yesterday, or bricks for tomorrow. I am here now, like ready air, and feed whatever lungs pull me into captivity. Thank you. I have another poem in this issue, but I want to take a moment and a different poem in here. A few months back, I had become very fascinated about a story about what is called chimeras. Now, a chimera is someone who absorbed their twin while they were in the womb. And there's a story, you can look it up online, about how this woman realized that her children are not actually her children in a test, because they had a circumstance where they needed to test her children. It came up that she was the aunt of the children and not their mother. She doesn't have any eggs in her body that is her eggs. She's carrying her twins' eggs. And there's a man that has the same situation where all the sperm coming out of his body is actually his absorbed brother. So his children are coming up as his nephews and nieces instead of his children. Yeah. Now, we have a chimera in the new UnbuckledNOHo review, and her poem is called Absorbed. My twin once had a dream in which I was cold, needing her warmth. We cuddled, nuzzling noses, smiled, floating together as one, until we were. Huh, said the nurse. Look at this. See the shape here on the placenta? And the patient did bleed after conception. Doctor, might there have been two? Doctor checked the chart again and shrugged. Singleton. Nurses love to speculate. Doctors have to shrug. But I dream of my twin all the time, now that we are one. And if you, and her name is Slim Fitzgerald. If you want to look this up on YouTube, there is one called Chimeras, the Twin Inside Me, and also another called I Absorbed My Twins. You can
Wait just 1 second. Okay. My name is Bob. I have a poem for you this afternoon called The Missing Bird. And to me, it's about how life can be very challenging, but inspiration is something really valuable. How if we're in a tough place in life, disappointed, or feel alone, inspiration is a real source of power. It's like an inner flame that helps you to be creative and helps you to appreciate the good that there is in life.
Mm-hmm.
So this is called The Missing Bird. The cold murk of the night was a sea to my soul. The shadows laid heavy in my cupped hands like coal. The stars lit like matches, bright with sapphire flames. The trees were too frozen to remember their names. Owls like black parachutes all collapsed in the muck. The moon, a pinata by swift satellites, struck. So I looked for the bird in its furious flight, with its white lightning wings like a meteor kite. Please return to my arm with each feather on fire. When the heart's packed with ice, give me passion's desire.
Wow. This one's called Yellow Heaven. Santa Barbara on this Saturday afternoon in late September is yellow heaven, marked by the galloping orange sun, tattooed by the egg yellow leaves. I invite you inside Santa Barbara for some lemonade. But you come again tomorrow asking for another gallon, seeking ratification, needing naturalization. You progress through a path of tangerine moss and flamingo leaves, Santa Barbara, searching for pink redemption while getting canary yellow salvation. Numbered stock on this ridge of strawberry rock. And I would encourage you all to we have a 2-minute monologue, and Bob and I can relate to this. We had a conversation. Sometimes your friends disappoint you, and sometimes you just have to distance your friends for whatever reason. So I saw this monologue on internet, and it spoke to me. So this female drama monologue, Sandra, talked to her friend Gail about how they shouldn't be friends any longer because of things that took place. And all of you, listen carefully, because I'm sure all of you can relate to this. Okay, Sandra speaking. I was going to just disappear, and that was it. I was going to delete you from all my social media accounts, change my phone number, and distance myself from you completely. You know, we've known one another since we were kids. That's a hard thing to ignore. Lots of memories, lots of life lived through all that time. But I've come to realize that no matter how many laughs we've had, or how many intimate conversations we've shared, I've never felt safe around you. The last time we hung out, you left me out to dry. You forced me to hang out with your friends, and I wasn't feeling it at all. I really only wanted us to spend time together, one-on-one, just talking, to catch up. Real talk, you know? The entire time was spent trying to talk, because every 2 minutes you had your face buried in your phone. To top it all off, you forced me to go meet up with some of your friends, and I realized I had too much to drink. You were going to come by my place and sleep over, but you never did. You ended up throwing me in a cab, and my night took a turn for the worse. The cab left me off 10 blocks away from where I lived. I was drunk at this point, Gail. It was around 4 in the morning, and it was freezing cold and snowing. I had no idea where I was, and I was scared. Now, I'm not saying that I shouldn't be responsible for my own life and actions, because I should be. And I would be totally bullshitting if I didn't own up to my own responsibilities. But we both know I'm not good with drink, and I trusted that I would be fine because you were coming back to my place. I felt like you misled me and didn't care one bit about my well-being. You were out and partying every night. This is your way of life, and I just couldn't keep with you. I can't even begin to tell you the rest of my night, Gail. Just say things. Gail, let's just say I had an angel looking out for me. You have no idea. This all got me to thinking how horrible you've always been to me. I thought real carefully, long and hard about those same memories we shared, and I come to the painful realization that most of them were always the same. Most of them have always been some situation that I've had to get myself out of. I don't think that's friendship. The situations I found myself in, I don't know. I wouldn't ever do that to you. It's this lack of friendship, lack of love that hurts me and makes me realize we shouldn't be friends any longer. Can you all relate to that?